Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Lenny and this is Big Girls Really Do Cry. And so I haven't made a complete decision on what to call this sort of weekly highlights thing. The week, I don't know, maybe you can give us some suggestions, but it'll just basically be a catch up of the week. Mostly with me sitting talking to the camera, and then if there's any highlights of footage that I have taken, which there isn't any for this week, then I will add that in. However, yeah, as I said, I've got no highlights of footage from this week. It's been a pretty quiet week. I have been out a couple of times photographing, you know, taking my mind off everything type of thing, and I will whilst I was out, what did I newly see? Is that a way? Is that even a way of putting something? So, what I did see, I'm going to move. Which way shall I move? That way? Yeah, I'm going to move down that way a little bit. And then, no, that way. Over here, I will put some photographs of stuff that I've taken photograph of. So, whilst I was out, I saw a rat. Took a picture of that. It's actually quite cute, actually. Not a fan of rats, but yeah, doll has its place, I suppose. I saw a wren, which I've never seen before, so I took a photo of that. They're very small. It doesn't look it in the picture, I don't think, as small as it was, and move very quick. So yeah, I was lucky to get the picture I got. It wasn't amazing, but I'm really pleased with it. I also saw a Harris hawk who was in our local park, because we have a local park in town on the city centre, and a lot of the seagulls and pigeons have been breeding in the city centre because obviously of lockdown. There's not been many people around to sort of like stop them, I guess, if as it were. And so in order to unencourage them, is that a word, to breed there, they've got the council have hired the falconry guys to come with the Harris hawks to like fly them around so that they put the seagulls and pigeons off, basically, because their eggs would be food, I guess, or their young would be food to the birds of prey. So yeah, and he was beautiful. So obviously I'm really confused, so I'll put all the pictures on that side. It's good. I don't even know my left and right, to be honest, so it's not like that helps at all. I'm normally really good at this thing. I normally have it down, but not today. Anyway, what else I want to talk about is I got a parcel in the post, and the delivery caller sent it on to me from Dodo and Davy. Now, if you all recall, I got this beautiful pen from Dodo and Davy, which is actually made by Davy, which is so amazing. And then they sent me more pens so that I could pass them on to friends and family. So I got this one, which is made of sycamore, which is just stunning, and I love the light wood, and so for that reason I'm keeping it. It's really bad it was spent for friends and family, but I'm being friendly to myself and having two. Is that greedy? Maybe. But the thing is I've got my brother and sister, and then everyone else is like comes in twos kind of thing, so like there's not like a one person that I could give it to without upsetting someone else, if that makes sense. So I figured just give it to me. So I've already given my sister hers, because I met her. I was meant to meet my brother too on Friday, but I'll get into that in a minute. And I met my sister on Friday, so I'll give her, so it's Saturday today basically, I give her hers, yeah, I speak sense. So she got the pink ivy wood, and I didn't even know you could like get woods in pink ivy, and I definitely didn't know you could get woods made of purple heart, which is absolutely beautiful. And purple is actually my favourite colour, and I was quite tempted to keep this too, but it's been tagged there. And but this is for my brother, and the pink ivy one I gave to my sister. I'm absolutely blown away by these pens, and honestly, Davy is so talented, and thank you so much, Dodo and Davy, for sending me some again. I'm just really over the moon with them, as you can tell. And I would have just kept them all, but you know, have to be nice, don't you? But yeah, so moving on to yesterday. I met my sister. I was going to meet my brother as well, but he wasn't very well, unfortunately, so he couldn't come. But it was my mum's birthday, so it's the first birthday that we didn't get to celebrate with her, and which is really hard. Yeah. The day before, on the Thursday, my niece dropped off. My sister, for Christmas, gave me this bear, and I'll show you. I have shown him before. So my sister gave me this bear. Now this bear, it's got Dad written there. This is made out of my dad's pyjamas, and she'd also ordered one out of my mum's dressing gown, but unfortunately it wasn't ready in time for Christmas, and the lady was really backlogged, and so she managed to get one to us for the Christmas time. And yeah, and I absolutely love it, and just like, you know, having that material and knowing that my dad wore it, you know what I mean, it's and then to turn him into something so cute. He's very cute, isn't he? So on Thursday I got the one made out of my mum's dressing. So there it's there. So this is my mum's dressing gown, or was my mum's dressing gown. He's posable. He's got mum on the foot there, but yeah, and he's just so cute, and it's just having that something, I guess, to touch type of thing. So I got him on the Thursday, and as I said, met my sister on the Friday, and we just talked about, you know, mum and stuff like that, and things that she used to say and do, and that was really nice. Really hard. The Thursday night I was very upset, but on the Friday I was like, I'm going to make it a positive thing, like, and celebrate her life and not look at the sad side of it, if that makes sense. So that's what we did. Moving on to my healthier eating, I firstly want to say a massive thank you to everyone who commented on my last video, well, my last two videos actually. The one where I told you how much I weighed, you know, obviously putting them numbers out is hard, but I think it will help in the longer term in terms of keeping me motivated and keeping me going. And everyone was so nice about it, and this, just the love and support was amazing. And also about speaking out about binge eating and admitting that I did it, and it was something that I've done for a long time, and it's just amazed me how many people have spoken up with different levels of eating disorders, from binge eating all the way down to anorexia and everything in between, whether it's restrictive eating or bulimia, or there's just all sorts of eating disorders out there. And if you are struggling with something, please, you know, you're not alone in this. Go and seek help, because it can be changed. And like I said, I did go 2 years without ever going through the binge eating thing again, and I do feel positive enough that I will get back to that and more. I think obviously the shock of last year and having so much trauma in a short space of time really affected me more than I realised, with just with regards to eating and binging. I didn't really think about it at the time. I think I was just trying to get through. So as I said, if you are struggling, please go and seek help. It's not you're not to blame for it, and one day hopefully you'll see that. Yeah, so I'll put a screenshot up here which will show my daily calories for the week, and then at the bottom it says my calorie allowance, which is 2,500, and then the daily calorie average, I think that's what it is. But you'll see that when I put it in here anyway. The week's been fine, never felt like hungry. I felt really good about it, stuck within the calories that I was allowed, and I've never felt like I needed anything else. I don't feel like I'm missing out, and that's really good. I feel really positive about it, and I feel like the old mindset I had, before the rough year that I've just had, I feel like I'm back where I was, like feeling really positive, not like having the things that I love and that I like within the calories, because like you can, you know what I mean, as long as you plan. I'm not 100% great on that at the minute, because there was one day where I had 1 calorie spare, because I didn't plan properly, but also I didn't take into account how many calories something was when I ordered it online, and I should have checked, which is not good, but I'll come into that. So some of the foods that I've had from this week, I've made a list here so I can note it down if anything. Now I'll put pictures in as well where I can. Yeah, I think I've got pictures of everything. So first thing, I decided to order from, no, I always say this wrong, Ocado, something like that. And the reason I wanted to order from them is because they actually sell M&S products, and I wanted to get a delivery. We do have an M&S in the city centre. It's not a massive food hall, but like we do have one, and it's not the easiest for me. So I thought, I'll just order online, and I really wanted some different meals, try some new things, you know what I mean, because I always tended to stick with the same things all the time, and just purely because I would sort of worry that I wouldn't like it, and then it would be like a waste of money or whatever. But if you don't try stuff, then you're never going to learn, are you? So I bought a Caesar salad, one of their Caesar salads, and some roast chicken, which is something I usually have, actually, or similarly have. Now, it was lovely. So yeah, it was lovely, and I'll put the picture in there, as you can see. The salad itself was £3.50, which I felt was a little expensive, but it is Marks and Spencer's. The pack of roast chicken was £2.75, and I do have the full pack. In total, the calories for both were 468, and the price for both was £6.25, which is a little expensive, because and I usually get from Tesco, I get their simple salad, which comes with a sour cream and a packet of their roast chicken, and the calories for that is 344, so it's 120ish calories less, but the price is £3.50, so it's like nearly half the cost in price. And personally didn't feel like the Marks and Spencer's one was that much better to sort of you know, to counteract the price and the hike. Well, not the hike, the hike in price definitely, but the increase in calories as well. I didn't think it was worth it. What was worth it though is I also got a Goo, which is like Goozillions cheesecakes. Oh my god, now, I'd never tried them before in the little glass jars, and I think I'd seen Carla have them a couple of times, and oh my god, they are amazing. Now they are 369 calories, and for a little pot, and I know you can get different flavors, different types, and I'm assuming that they'll all have various levels of calories, but these were 369 calories, but they were amazing. So like just so rich and amazing. So rich and amazing. Again, I'll put a picture of them up there. They are expensive. Well, what I would class as expensive in the sense of like the £3 for two, but they are in little glass jars, which is quite cool. And essentially it's £1.50 each, so I suppose not too bad. But yeah, they were absolutely lovely, and I did get them on half price, so they were £1.50 when I bought them, so that was cool. And I'd definitely buy them again as a treat, obviously making sure that I'd have enough calories left to cover them, because like I said, 369 is quite high for a treat or snack or whatever. But it's one of them things, as long as you plan it, you know what I mean. Like if I had the salad on that day, you know, and I've got 2,500 calories, I suppose. Like I can work it through depending what else I've had, but you know, it was definitely worth the calories. All right, moving on from that, something else that I'd seen Carla have from Marks and Spencer's was the Tuscan style sausage penne, and she said it was really nice, and I have to agree, it was so nice. I really enjoyed it. It was 560 calories. Their meals, or some of their meals, are part of a 3 for £7, where I usually do 3 for £6 in Tesco, but you know, pound difference, not too bad. I think the 2.75 each usually, but it was so nice. I really enjoyed it, and something I'd definitely get again. I should have added some sort of veg, I think, to it. Like that's the only thing I needed to do. That's one of the things I've lacked this week, is including more veg, but I struggle with that because obviously having the carers and whatever, it needs to be simple. And I do sometimes buy the microwave veg, or like I'll have tin of peas or something with it or whatever, but I definitely need up that, or even maybe if I could have had some salad with it, but definitely need to do that next time. But I would definitely recommend that and buy it again. On the flip side, I bought a M&S bacon and parmesan bake. Again, I'll put the pictures in. I'm not going to get this right this week, I'm just not. I'll put a picture of it in. I was not impressed at all. This was 700 and something calories, and why have I not wrote it down, I'm not sure. It was definitely not worth the extra calories. It's not something I would buy again. It was like creamy. I mean, I get it. It wasn't disgusting or anything, but I wouldn't say I enjoyed it really, and like it wasn't worth the calories extra. Like, I mean, it was 200 odd calories more than what I would usually have, and it was not worth it, and I wouldn't recommend it at all really. The crunchy top bit was more crumbly than crunchy, which was a bit of a disappointment, I thought. But maybe if like it had been done in an oven, it would have been better. Obviously mine was microwave, but that was the thing. But it just didn't appeal, and like I said, it's not something I'd buy again. Moving on from that, the other thing, another dessert that I had was, well, I'm calling it a dessert. I got a Fuel chocolate oat muffin, so it's like one of them muffins you do in a cup, so it takes like a minute. You just add some water to it, stir it, and then put it in the microwave. Now the thing with this is if you get it right, it's light, it's airy, it stays, you know, it rises right up above the mug itself, and it's lovely. It's light, airy, and nice. But if you do it slightly too long, which has happened to me a couple of times, then it goes a little stodgy. So there is that. I mean, I still let it, don't get us wrong. And when I had it with this, God, I can't speak today. When it's a bit like that, where it's gone a bit stodgy and it's sort of lost the air in it, then I'll just have it with like either some tinned fruit and juice, or with strawberry with tinned fruit and juice with squirty cream light, or like some custard or something like that. But what I'd had it with this time to try was a Skinny Cows mint chocolate chip ice cream lolly type thing, and they were 98 calories. The chocolate oat pot is 172, and I had them together. There wasn't quite enough ice cream. It might have been better if it wasn't, like, because obviously, as you'll see in the picture, which is up there, it was quite stodgy the way that the oat muffin had gone, but it was still nice. I still enjoyed it, and I absolutely love these Skinny Cow mint choc ice creams. They're like they're quite creamy with little bits of like obviously chocolate in, and 98 calories each, and well worth it. They're $1.50 for 3, I think, on Tesco. The chocolate oat muffins at 85p. I have got another, well, I've only ever had the chocolate ones of those, but now they've got a banana and chocolate one, which I have got in the cupboard to try, and they've just brought out a toffee apple one, so I'm really looking forward to trying that as well. So yeah, if you're looking for a dessert, they are really nice, like I said. Much better when you don't overcook them though. Yeah, and I think that's all food wise that I've got to talk about. Like I said, week's been no problem. I've never felt underfed or anything. I feel really positive about it. Obviously, as you know, I can't get weighed, unfortunately, because I can't stand, so I just have to wait until that happens. But by the time that I do get weighed, I just hope that it shows, well, you know, it shows the bigger loss type of thing. So the bigger the gap between when I get weighed. I have asked a couple of times if I can be weighed before my birthday, which is in June, and I thought, well, at least if I can get that, it's something. So I've asked my OT a couple of times, and I will ask her again when she comes on Tuesday. She's coming back on Tuesday, because I'm trying to get a new sling for my hoist, but they keep doing the sling wrong, because normally slings have a cut out hole so that you can use commode and things like that, but I don't need it for when I'm sitting in the chair and I'm out and about. And it's got piping on the edge of this hole, which then digs into my legs, because I've got lymphedema. Because I've got lymphedema and lipedema, that becomes really uncomfortable and very sore, that I can't sit as long as I'd like to. So yeah, hopefully when they eventually get that sling right, that'll be great, and then I'll be able to sit a lot longer, maybe 6-7 hours or whatever. At the minute, the tops I've done is about 4 before it becomes too unbearable, and I just end up with like deep grooved lines where it stings like hell, where it's been digging in. Anyway, yes, so that's been my week. Like I said, if you've got any suggestions for names in the bottom, let me know, and I will catch you all on Tuesday for the banished bin. On Tuesday it is ahead of the Treasure Pirate, so that should be really good fun. And then obviously I'll be Trivia Tuesday straight after. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're not already. Please don't forget to comment below and let me know any suggestions of what I could call this vlog thing. And I will catch you next time. Bye bye now.